presented to somebody, which is why you can raise your prices, you can make more profit, you can market better, can sell better when you follow this framework. But if you can't deliver, you don't want to scale it yet. You want to keep working on it. And the reality is that it's going to take a lot longer than you think. It's like, this has just been a very hard lesson learned for me, is that what you think should take you 6 weeks, oftentimes takes 6 months, sometimes a year. And so what you realize the longer you do business is that there are just far fewer things, fewer new things that you can take on than you really think. And so there's always going to be an issue with translating these things to your team so that they can actually execute, and forget about new people coming in who haven't even gone through this process. They're just adopting this final solution, but they don't know how you got here and how you derived it. And so being more patient about the idea, and I'll give you a pro tip. This is a little side quest for you. So in any given function, let's say that this is your baseline of performance, all right? Now, whenever you change anything, in my experience, you get about a 20% decrease in performance immediately, all right? So if you change a sales script, you get a decrease in performance. You change your ad copy, you're gonna decrease in performance. Oftentimes, you change your landing page, most times the page that you had probably was working, and so something that's not that has a lower likelihood of succeeding than something that is more of that, right? And so a lot of times, when you make a change, and this is especially operational changes, more so than anything else, oftentimes you get a decrease or decrement in performance. And so if I know that I'm guaranteed to have this 20% decrease, then it means that I need to make changes that I have a very strong idea that they're gonna have at least a 20% increase effect. And so the result of this line of thinking, which has made me a significantly better entrepreneur, this is a huge breakthrough for me, is that number one, some things will never get fixed. And that means that some things you're like, man, this could be 5% better. The cost of the change, if you are constantly changing things, because here's the thing, is you're like, well, it's still, I'd be willing to give the 20 to 4 months from now, have that, return to baseline and then get the 5% improvement. Yeah, but that assumes that you're going to change nothing else in that 4-month period. But you might be an ADD entrepreneur and you might just change it, which means that you're actually permanently kind of sitting at this 20% decrease in performance because you've never given anyone a chance to get good at their job. You're always changing shit. And so I traditionally will over-index now on stability because we get consistent improvements in performance across the team because people just get better at their job, right? And then if I really think that something's worth changing, it better be north of 20%. And so it's like, man, I keep doing the math. Like, I think this is like a 30 to 50% boost for us. If that's the case, then it's probably worth the bet. But most of the small changes that I used to mess around with my company where I'd be like, oh no, I'm Steve Jobs, every detail has to be there. Like, if you're building a physical product that is manufactured, that's different. If you're building software, one-time change, different. In a service business, if you're changing process that people have to execute, very tough. Make sure that it's worth it. And to bring this whole offer stack idea